As we do every Thursday at 5, the Daily Memphian's food and dining editor Jennifer Biggs is with us, and we have a lot to talk about tonight, Jennifer, starting with that new health directive from the health department that goes into effect on Saturday. No more restrictions on capacity, although tables must be 6 feet apart still, and limited capacity around the bar area, and they can stay open now until midnight instead of 10 o'clock. What are you hearing on the streets? Is this the relief restaurant owners needed who've been barely hanging on?
This is it. Well, this is it as much as we can have right now. Of course, they staying open later is going to be a big help. People want to sit around the bar. That's good. It's going to free up some tables for them for small parties. And the occupancy, it depends on the size of the restaurant. A large one will benefit from this. A smaller one isn't, because you still have to have the 6 feet. But right now, restaurateurs really, I mean, they just, they've had a year of COVID almost, and now they've been shut down for close to a week because of the storm. So they're really looking to get back in it and hoping that most of them will be able to open on Saturday, and hopefully some of this snow will start to melt and people can get out again.
Let's talk about the snow now. A little more fun topic, I might say. Making snow cream with all that snow out there. There's so much to choose from. I remember my grandma making this when I was a kid, but refresh my memory. What goes into it?
Yeah, well, it's milk and sugar and vanilla. That's the basic snow cream. Now you can use condensed milk if you want to, and some people do. We have a story about it on dailymemphian.com. You can find it and see how other people make it. But this has really been quite a time for everybody. And I say this weekend, let the adults enjoy the snow. It's time for some adult cocktails. Let's have frozen cocktails in the winter. And we'll have a story about that tomorrow. I don't see anything wrong with putting a little bit of bourbon in that snow cream and enjoying that over Friday and Saturday too.
Nothing wrong with that at all. Just make sure you pick a clean spot of the yard to grab that snow. Obviously, you don't want to go where the dog goes, right?
You do not want to. And you don't want to get it from the street. I mean, you want to just use good sense, where you harvest snow. And look, another thing, and this is also something you'll find on our website, don't forget about the birds. And I mean, they're stuck here. They don't have anything to eat. They can't, the ground is covered. But be sure, don't feed them bread. That's something a lot of people like to do, is go out and feed birds bread. Don't do that. Read what you need to feed them, which is things like nuts and raisins and peanut butter, natural peanut butter, high protein, high fat snacks. The bread will make them full and it won't give them any nutrition, and it's just not a good thing to do for them.
All right, so, good to know. Good to know. Well, to read more about all of this, head over to thedailymemphian.com and be looking for Jennifer's story online tomorrow about snow cocktails. I'm looking forward to that one. Jennifer Biggs, the Daily Memphian's food and dining editor, thanks for joining us from your kitchen in East Memphis tonight. We'll see you next week. Katina?